Yes, Leah.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
Very
Loving
well,
the shirt.
thanks. Yeah, well, I thought I better come prepared if you were wearing one.
We're repping. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. So, Match Today Mag Live, you're our second guest. You excited?
I am really excited.
So first and foremost, you can hear me all right, yeah?
Yeah, am I good?
Yeah, all good. Connection strong. Right, so we want to talk a little bit about lockdown straight off the bat, seeing how you're getting on. So we're going to give you some things that have been going on, like music, films, and see what you've been doing. So basically what you're listening to, what you've been watching. Let's start straight away with your go-to snack. So what have you been eating a lot of during this time?
So I've had to stay away from my crisps in the cupboard. I've got my naughty cupboard that I've been trying not to go into. But I've been snacking on jelly pots. And I mean like kids jelly pots.
Yeah.
Just to gives me a little bit of sweetness, but keeps me away from the crisps.
Like it. And what about your most used app? Is there any apps that you're using all the time at the moment?
So, I mean, Instagram, I love it. I can't keep
Yeah.
off it. Catching up on all the lives that everybody's doing. But I'm actually learning to play the piano. I
Ooh,
got keyboard for my birthday. So there's an app called Simply Piano. That's how I'm learning. So
nice. Well, what have you learned to play so far?
So I'm actually learning, like, really learning, like to read sheet music and stuff. But you have to do little songs as you go along. My favourite, I don't know, maybe like an Ed Sheeran classic.
Nice.
Most recognisable, yeah.
So we're looking forward to seeing some videos on your Instagram soon of you playing.
Yeah. When I come out of lockdown, I'll be ready.
Okay, so the next question was going to be new skill, but I guess that is your new skill, right? Unless there's anything else.
No, piano. I mean, I'm sort of like, I'd love to say I've learnt to cook more and stuff, but I haven't.
Just stick to your jelly pots.
Yeah, exactly.
What about your main meal of choice at the moment? Have you got like a go-to meal that you keep going for, or?
So one of the only two things I can cook is teriyaki chicken, like noodle stir fry. So
Okay.
that is most frequently eaten in my household. Yeah.
Nice. What about TV binge? Is there anything you're watching a lot of, or a film that you've been watching a few times?
So I'd never seen Stranger Things. So I've made sure I've caught up on that. I'm just halfway through season 3. So
Okay.
don't spoil it for me. But I'm loving it. I can't believe I've left it this long.
Yeah, it's one of them that everyone's watched, right? So you've got to get through it.
That's something I was like missing out, and I couldn't really join in the conversation. So.
What about your home uniform? So what are you wearing? Like, I'm always stuck in football gear, basically. Are you just wearing Arsenal retro shirts every day?
Yeah, this is my go-to. It just comes straight out the washing machine, straight on again. No, to be fair, it's like tracksuits. I haven't worn anything real other than tracksuits for the whole time, really. So I need to up my game a little bit more, I suppose. But nobody's seeing me, so it just doesn't really matter. Yeah,
jeans are a bit of a no-go at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's just very uncomfortable to sit on your sofa in jeans. And that's all I'm doing. So yeah.
What have you been doing to like keep yourself chilled during this time? Is there anything in particular that you've been like has really been helping during this time?
I mean, I think going out and I've made sure I've never neglected my hours walk a day. You know, if I've not exercised, like today is a day off for me. But I'll still make sure I get out for my walk because I don't want to neglect that time outside. And I think it makes you feel so much better when you come back in. But I don't know, I just sort of, you know, focusing on the controllables. I'm not getting involved in anything that I can't control, and I just follow the rules, stay at home and do all that business.
Nice, cool. What's on your playlist at the moment? Is there something you're listening to a lot, or?
So, I mean, it's no secret I love country music, and I've been listening to sort of country radio, so to speak. So yeah, that's been. But you know, I said like I really need to start listening to music more because I've just been like you come in and you just put the TV on. I need to stop doing that. I need to put my record player on, get my Motown classics out.
Nice, good choices. What book are you reading, or have you read a book during this time?
So I've been reading it for a while. It's a bit heavy for lockdown because I'm not the quickest reader in the world, but very, very grown up book, Virginia Woolf, Orlando. Okay. So really grown up. But I've also been studying, so I suppose that kind of takes up my reading.
Nice. What have you been studying?
Counting.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah, it's get my calculator out and my books, and then I just sort of work through it.
You've been busy, so learning accounting, playing the piano, and eating jelly pots.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've had quite a lot of time on my hands.
Yeah, nice. What game are you playing? Are you a gamer?
So I've been playing FIFA. I was involved in a tournament, so I had to sort of refresh that talent or lack of, so to speak. But I've actually just learned to play chess.
Okay.
Well, like really learned to play chess. So I've been playing against my mate Rosella Ryan, who plays for Spurs. We've got continued our rivalry, taking the North London derby to chess.com.
Are you good at chess? How's it going?
So I think for somebody who's only just picked it up, I'm not bad. But I've not beaten her yet. And sometimes she does things and I know that she's trying to lure me in, but I just don't know what else to do. So very weak. I
like it. And what is your ambition for the rest of lockdown? Is there something that you want to achieve in this time, or are you just keeping it chilled?
Yeah, I don't know really. Until I know an end point, I can't really set my sights on anything, I feel like. So I'm just staying fit. I hope I can play the piano by the time I come out, or at least just sit down and know a couple of songs so that when I have friends over, it can be my party trick.
That's it. You just want to be able to bust it out, don't you? You can't really bust it out playing chess in front of your mates.
Yeah, it's not something that's readily available. So whenever there's a piano, I want to be the person when everybody's like, "Oh, go on," and you have to play. Oh, like really? I don't really want to. When you know that you've got a couple of songs in your locker.
Nice. Okay, so that's your lockdown guide. I just want to move on to a little bit about your journey. So starting with the other day, I saw you commented on a picture. And I think it is when you were a mascot in a Champions League game. I've got it here. I'm just going to show everyone. So I think you are there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there. So what were you thinking at that stage? Did you think you'd be where you are now?
So it's really funny because at the time, I mean, me and my mum used to do the gate at Bournemouth. So we used to, like, mum was on the gate, I'd go with her, and then for the ladies' games. So we'd always be there watching. And I didn't really want to be a mascot, so I was a bit nervous. I wasn't the kid that rushed to the front for an autograph, basically. So, yeah, I'd already been mascot for I think maybe I hadn't actually. I'm not sure. But basically, this was the start of my mascotting journey for Arsenal and England. And I just think, like, looking back now, it means so much that how lucky I was to... Well, I just think that visual sort of show of my journey.
You almost got like a taste for it early and got to kind of feel it a little bit.
Yeah, and then to look back on that now is like amazing that I was there. But I mean, on the day I was gutted because there was 2 lines of us taken out of the academy, and half of us went with Arsenal and then half went with Emea, who they were playing against, and I was with the opposing side, so to speak.
Oh, you were still there though.
Yeah, I was there, and I wasn't standing with Marta, so my day wasn't made at the time until they won. But yeah, like looking back now, I just think that's so lovely to be able to sort of see where I've come from. Yeah,
and it's brilliant that there's actually an image of it as well, like rather than just a memory.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So am I right in saying that your coach at Rushden and Diamonds took you to Arsenal on trial?
Yeah, so I was at Rushden and Diamonds with Carla Humphrey, who plays for Bristol. Yeah. And my coach was leaving to go to Arsenal, and she'd sort of, I didn't know until I turned up later on that Carla had sort of done the same, that was planning the same thing. Yeah. But I went, she said, come down, and I'll get you a trial, like a training session. So I went down to Highbury, where they used to train in the AstroTurf under the pitch, and did a training session. Then I obviously got in at the right time. They then played on the pitch at Highbury just before it was knocked down. Oh wow! Yeah. It was that year. So I did that as well. Just showed up for all the good bits, and then trialed in the summer.
What do you remember about that trial, particularly like the actual trial part of it?
So again, like, really nervous. I mean, I'm still nervous now. Like, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what game I'm playing, I'm always nervous. And it was the same at the time. And I remember we were waiting. Me and Mum were waiting in the underground car park. And obviously, this is pretty cool because we're like Arsenal fans. So I was loving it. Mum was loving it. And then as they all sort of came towards us, and there was Tessa, who's like director of Arsenal Academy now. She was my first coach. Oh, okay, cool. And she came walking with all the girls, and I just turned around and said, "Mum, get in the car, we're going home."
I can't do it.
We're going home, yeah. It's too much. And I didn't want to go. And then luckily for me now, I didn't feel like it at the time, Tessa sort of saw it. Obviously, my mum must have given her the eye. And she was like, "Leah, like, so good to see you. Come with me." And then obviously that was it. I was never going to be rude and say no. So then that was it. I was I was in really. But I just,
Nice.
I was really nervous, and I didn't really, I wouldn't say I was a shy person, and I'm like, if anything now, I don't shut up, as you can probably tell. But yeah, I really didn't want to go, and I'm so happy that she came, because otherwise I'd have got back in the car.
Yeah, that's great. So you
so,
sounded so nervous you were going to get back in the car, but so how did you actually deal with the nerves, like, inside yourself? Just because there's going to be a lot of young players that will be watching this that might have a trial coming up or might get trials soon, and they'll have the same feelings. What would you say to them to get through it?
I just think, obviously, to start with, I think that's the hardest bit, like actually taking like the jump and putting yourself out there. Nobody wants to be judged, do they? So it's nice to, if somebody needs to give you a push or whatever, it'd be nice if you could just take that leap yourself. But then I think when you're there, I just think you have to just, like, you have to always remember, and it's the same now, it's the same when I go to an England camp, I'm so nervous and you always feel like you need to prove yourself, and you just have to remember why you play football. Like, it's my job, which is obviously a lot more serious, but for anybody that's having a trial, that's younger and not playing professionally, then it's just, you're doing it because you love it. So I don't see any reason to not enjoy yourself. You can be nervous like leading up to it, of course you can, but as soon as you start playing football, like, it's just football. And I just think if you're good enough, you're good enough, and if you're not, you can go away and work on yourself. Like, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to get told, work a little bit harder, and then you're going to go and do that.
That's really great advice, especially because if you get a trial, you're obviously good enough to be on the trial. So just believe in your own hype.
Exactly. And then, like I say, the worst that can happen is that you get told no, and then everybody that's ever made it has been told no. So you need that to happen to you.
And then you made your debut in 2014 against Birmingham, I think. Was that in the Champions League as well?
Yeah,
so you came off the bench. What was that like when you were standing there on the sideline ready to come on? Did you remember what you actually felt at that time?
Yeah, so it was at the Hive at Barnet, and anybody that's been to the stadium, like, one side is sort of really, what's the word? Everybody's very close to the pitch. It's intimate. It's quite an intimate like setting from where you were in the dugout. So my mum was there, obviously.
Did you hear her shouting?
She normally just shouts, and my middle name is Catherine, so she normally just shouts, "Come on, Leah Catherine." So I know where she is, and then that's it. I've told her she's not allowed to say anything else. But yeah, I just remember standing there, and if anything, this is obviously hilarious, but I was so disappointed that it had not come sooner.
Right, okay.
I just turned 17 the day before, and all I ever wanted to do, like, what you think of the young players that have made it like professionally, and they always start at 16, and I always wanted to make it before I was 16. And the day after my 17th birthday was when I made my debut.
High standards.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I was quite harsh on myself, and I just remember standing there thinking, I wish it had come sooner. But then straight away afterwards, it was just like looking at my mum, and I just thought, right, that's a start now. Like, I've done it.
Like, that was your moment.
Yeah, like, before then you can fail and nobody knows who you are. You haven't made your debut, you haven't announced yourself, kind of thing. So it doesn't really matter what sort of path your journey takes. As soon as I stepped over that white line, that was it. I was into my senior career, so to speak, and I wanted to stay there, because if I come in and then came back again, that's what I kept thinking, now I'm here, I need to stay.
Yeah, just build momentum from that moment.
Yeah, so then I just loved it. I just got a taste for it straight away, and just thought, right, this is exactly where I want to be.
And you haven't looked back.
They haven't got rid of me yet.
You play in defence, but you've also played in midfield a lot. What do you prefer?
So somebody once told me that I could be a world-class defender, or could be a really, really good midfielder. And obviously, coach's preference and stuff, I sort of went to defence. So I love it there, and especially playing for Arsenal, the way we play. I'm on the ball, I'm controlling the play, kind of thing. I really like my role and my understanding with my manager on that, I think. But when I go into the middle, if I do get played there, I never want to come back. It's like I get really nervous to go in there, because it is really, you go from playing as a defender and looking one way to then being a midfielder and having to know everything that's going on. So it does make me really nervous to go in there. But then once I'm there, like, just getting stuck in, that's what I've always been about. So yeah, I never want to come back.
Okay, so what one piece of advice would you give any young female readers that are kind of getting into football, not sure whether they want to play, a bit nervous? Is there something that you can give them to push them on a little bit?
I think you're nervous because of the thought of failing, which is, like I say, which is funny because everybody has to fail if you're going to be good.
Yeah.
So I think to know that people like me have failed, you know, like I trialed my first trial for England and I got told no. And I got in the car, said to my mum, I never want to feel like that again. And then you just fix it, you know? Yeah. So I think that's the main thing. Like, playing football is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Continues to make my life exactly the way I want it to be. And, you know, even if I wasn't playing professionally, I've met my best friends in football. I've been to some amazing places. The benefits massively outweigh the bad bits, which is part and parcel of the journey. So I just think anybody who wants to be involved is silly looking from the outside, because it's something that once you're involved in it, it's just, and you know, as a fan, it's the best thing in the world. So I would encourage anybody to at least just take the leap of faith and see what happens. And if you don't like it, let me know, because I'll guarantee you that will not be the case.
That's a really positive message. That's brilliant. How have you been keeping fit?
So we have a programme set by our Arsenal strength and conditioning coaches. So I've been going to the field, doing my runs. But I actually wasn't very well, so I had to take some time off and be really careful, obviously, with everything that's going on at the minute.
Sure. So
I'm finding it quite hard, actually. Probably the first time in my life that I sort of sat down for like almost 4 weeks in the end. I'm running and jogging sometimes, because that's all I can do, and then a little bit of bike and stuff. So just sort of ticking over.
Cool. Have you been keeping in touch with your teammates? If so, who and how?
So basically, I've been speaking to Lisa Evans and Vivian Miedemar, because Viviana, I should say, just in case she's listening, she gets on to me like that. I've been checking their mail.
What?
For them. They're in Scotland. So that's been nice, actually, just to have a little bit of forced conversation.
Do they live near you then? Is that why?
Yeah, they live just around the corner. So they posted me the keys, and I trot round there on my daily walk and just check the mailbox. Nice. So that's been nice, doing favours. We did a quiz last week. Our S&C coach, Fran, did a quiz, dressed up in his suit and tie, so it was really nice. Really nice to see all the girls. Yeah, exactly.
Did you win?
Of course I did.
Did you actually?
Yeah, me, Danielle Carter and Jordan Nobbs. We were a team and we won.
Good work. Okay, so that's a little bit about your journey. So we're going to move on to something now called start, sub and snub. So I'm gonna name 3 things, not all football things, so it could be a little bit off-piste. And I need you to just give me which one you'd start because you like it the most, which one you'd sub because you like it but it doesn't quite get the starting lineup, and which one you want to snub out of here, get out of here. Okay. So first of all, we're gonna go for poached, scrambled, or fried egg.
So scrambled start.
Giving that a start, okay. Yeah. Fried is on the bench. Yeah.
And poached out the window.
Get out the door. Okay. Ketchup, mayo, or barbecue sauce?
I mean, this is a terrible question because I've never tasted. No, terrible. Let me rephrase that. Terrible person to ask that question to. I've never ever in my life tasted ketchup or mayonnaise.
What? Why? It's not for you.
Necessary.
Not necessary.
Never come across it. I have it in my cupboard because naturally when people come round, that's what they like.
Yeah.
I've never tasted them too. So snubbing off, off the team, and then but barbecue sauce. Everybody loves a bit of barbecue sauce.
Okay, nice. Hat trick, last minute winner, or a worldie goal from range?
Last minute winner start.
Yeah.
That's a hard one because worldie goal, obviously everybody will always remember it when they don't necessarily remember hat tricks. But I think hat tricks is something you just got to tick off the list. So I think hat tricks is a sub, and come at some point. I mean, for me, if it ever comes in my career, I'll be a very happy girl. The last time I saw a hat trick, I was about 10. Yeah. Okay. Subbing the worldie. Okay, snubbing the worldie,
So we got dog, cat, or rabbit?
Dog start.
Yeah.
Rabbit, sub, and cats. I'm not a cat fan.
No.
Out the door.
Have you got a dog?
I've got a dog, yeah, family dog, Bella, who I love, but I didn't like dogs before we got her. So that's a new recent love of my life. But I had a couple of rabbits when I was little. So yeah, they're close to my heart.
Cool. Films, music, or books?
Ooh, very, very good.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, music start.
Yeah, okay, strong.
Films sub, and books. I didn't go to uni or any of, so I'm not really on the reading. It's not one of my strengths.
They take a while as well.
Yeah, so books.
Nutmeg, assist, or clean sheet?
This is where every other defender says, oh God, to me. Assist, I think, is at the top. Really? I think because it's not expected of a defender. If you've provided an assist, you've gone above and beyond.
Yeah.
Clean sheet has to be in there, but it's standard. So sub the clean sheet and then snub the nutmeg. Okay. If I do a nutmeg, I'm getting shouted at. So
don't be trying that outside your box.
Yeah.
Breakfast, dinner, or dessert?
Breakfast start. Love my breakfast. Can't function without my breakfast. When we go to England camp, I get excited when I go to sleep because I get to wake up and have breakfast.
Well, how good's the breakfast there? What do they give you?
Well, we have an omelette station, and
nice.
So it's just so easy, and like when you're at home, you have to make everything yourself. So I just love it. I have omelette, Weetabix, toast.
Well, you have it all. Fruit,
yeah, everything in omelette. Oh, I love
for
it.
A game.
Yeah, especially for a game. Lunch. If I wasn't an athlete, I probably wouldn't eat lunch. So that's snubbed, and dinner sub.
Okay. And the big one, this is the last question. So Henri, Ian Wright, or Bergkamp? I know it's going to be a hard one for you.
Oh my God.
Who's getting the start?
See, okay, Henri's the start.
Yeah.
He was on the back of all my shirts, mostly because I was so little I could only fit 5 letters, but he was my hero.
Yeah, he's a legend. So then Ian Wright or Bergkamp for the sub?
I'm going to sub Ian Wright because I love him. My fans, 6 in a boys team was number 8.
Oh, okay, nice.
So, always wanted to be like Righty.
Okay, so you've got a connection there. We'll put it down to that, not ability.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is, Bergkamp has been obviously a later appreciation in my life as I've got older and I've realised how good he was. And I went to his testimonial and everything. So I am a massive fan of all 3. And if I could keep him in, I would. But in this case, Ian Wright is a bit closer to my heart.
Okay, so that was your start, sub, snub. There's some tough decisions made there, but that was fun. Right, next. I want to look in your fridge. Can we look in your fridge?
You can look in my fridge.
This is like cribs.
I did well, we're not showing you the crib because it's a bit messy. Although I did get some flowers from my mama.
Oh, nice.
Well, I did a shop yesterday, so.
Just for us, or?
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
It was my time to go to the shops. So this is my fridge. Stacked.
Nice. Oh, I'm already liking the snacks on the right there.
Yeah. So this is, if it doesn't fit, then it can't come in here. So it limits that. This is actually Jordan Nobbs, who I'm sharing with over lockdown. She loves a bit of dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And then just sort of naughty drinks here.
Yeah.
Milk for all my cereal that I eat. And
I was going to ask what they are.
Yeah. So this is turmeric and ginger, which is really, really good for you.
Yeah.
Horrendous to drink. But they've sorted me out with turmeric company, so that's great.
Nice. Is that just like a little morning thing that you have?
Yeah, one of those in the morning with a collagen shot. Keep the body ticking over, and then all my meat. And I don't actually like cheese, so that just gets tucked away. That's not mine. Do
you know what I massively rate, by the way, is the fact that you've got your sweets in the fridge, because a lot of people think that's weird, but I do exactly the same.
These people think, they can't, they won't eat them if
it's
they're
nice, cold.
refrigerated. Then so much better. So much better.
Rate that. Thank you for letting us look in your fridge there.
That's all right.
Bit random, but yeah, cool.
Okay, so inspiration in them. I'm not a foodie.
Nah, it was good. It's a good insight. So next, we'll talk about Arsenal idols. So I want you to name your personal inspirations when I reel off different types of players, and just let us know what you think. So starting with, who would you say your best mate at Arsenal is ever? So this could be a coach, this could be someone who works in the canteen, or a player. Who's your best mate ever at Arsenal?
Best mate ever at Arsenal, Carla Humphrey. We came all the way through together from when we joined when we were 9. I mean, we played together since we were 7, so I think that's the definition of best friends. And then, it was very tearful when she left. So, I miss her like crazy. She was my best mate ever.
Okay, cool. And who was your mentor at the club? Again, that doesn't have to be a player. It could be anyone at the club. Yeah,
so I think I've been really lucky. Like I came in at a good age where I was a baby and I had a lot of people to look up to. I definitely think Tessa Payne, she left a lasting impression on me when in my first year. Yeah. And then obviously now as I don't know, it's just nice to have somebody like that who sort of knows you really well. Looking over you now that she's back involved, and I try and give back to the academy as much as I can because I know that how much it helped me. But I think as a teammate, Alex Scott probably knows me the best. I was really lucky. I had loads of amazing teammates, but I think Alex Scott, in terms of knowing me as a person and helping me like that, as well as on the pitch, she just always sort of, don't do that, or that was good, or whatever. So as a mentor, I think, and like even now, staying in contact and stuff, I think Alex Scott would be that.
That's nice. She's a proper legend at Arsenal, so that's cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
What about the hardest working? Who's like worked the hardest out of everyone you've ever seen? This could be a men's player, a women's player, it could be a coach, like literally anyone that just works so hard at the club.
So it's funny because recent addition to the men's team, because obviously I'm a massive Arsenal fan as well. But Martinelli is, I think I've never seen a work rate of a young kid like literally being hungry for it. I love it. I think it's incredible. He's probably, in terms of like real sort of heart on your sleeve, attack your opportunity kind of thing, he's top of the list, I think.
You can see that on the pitch as well. And do you know what? I saw a picture of him in lockdown the other day, and he's been working out, and he's like massive now. So you can tell that he's been like working.
A boy to a man. I really, really rate him. There's a lot of good stuff that I hear about him as well from people around the training ground. So good guy.
Nice. Who is your unsung hero at Arsenal?
So I think it's really hard.
Yeah, there must be so many amazing people there, but there must be someone you want to shout out, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a proper pain to like, when I say like background staff, like people that work at the club, especially in the women's side. Angela Curden now, I've known her since I joined, and I'm all literally just Ange, can I do this? Ange, can you help?
What does she do?
She basically runs like team ops, and she used to be. I think she still coaches in the academy under 16s. She's unsung hero for me because I'm pestering her 24/7. Can you help me with this, basically?
Who is the most skillful player you've ever seen at Arsenal?
So I think in my time at being a professional footballer, I think like Pepe on the men's side now, so much skill.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's pretty special. But I think on the pitch, in terms of actual skills, like, make a video out of skills, I'd say DVD. Mostly because she tries the most. But I think you've seen videos of Daniela van der Donk doing step over after step over, nutmegging. She loves it. She'll wait for you to come towards her so that she can skill you up.
And you know it's coming, but you still can't stop it. Do you know what? She's just on my wall. She's here, actually.
I think in terms of actual skills on the pitch in games, I think she tries and is successful at the most.
That's cool. What about best vibe? Like, who brings the best vibe at the club? Is there someone that kind of really helps the mood a lot?
So I think right now in our team, Lisa Evans.
Yeah. Okay.
I think she's unrivaled there. I mean, Danielle Carter is literally, and considering the last couple of years how hard it's been for her injuries, she never ever. I've seen her have maybe one bad day in 2 years. where she's literally such an influence on the whole team. But I think Lisa Evans, she's always like trying to pull a prank, especially on me. Just joking around, like loves her music, loves to dance and that kind of thing. So she's a good person to have around, always positive vibes.
Energy, that's good.
Yeah.
And who is your biggest inspiration at Arsenal ever?
I mean, Kelly Smith. You know, when you're a young kid, you want to be the best in the world, and she was. And she was at Arsenal when she was English, like literally.
Just fitting for you, really.
Yeah, just literally when you look up and you think, oh, who do I want to be when I'm older? And, well, yeah, Kelly.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she was unbelievable, and like playing on a pitch with her, you just never take for granted the impact she'd have on the team. So definitely, I think Kelly. But I mean, on the men's side, like I say, Thierry, I cried. He came back, and when he was a coach at Arsenal, he came to do a talk, and I cried. Like, what a loser!
What, while he was talking?
Just before we went in, I seen him through the window, and as I was walking around, saw him from the outside. Then as I was walking into the building, I just started crying. I just thought, what is wrong with me?
Oh, that's nice though. It meant a lot. Right, Leah, they were your Arsenal idols. Yeah. Are you good at drawing? Because we're going to do a drawing challenge.
Oh, I'm bloody terrible.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen. It's going to be a shootout, like a penalty shootout. But instead of that, we're kind of going to go first to 5. So we're not just going to have 5 each. We're going to be first to 5. So I've got lots of things in a hat here, which I'm going to pull out.
Right.
And then we've got 20 seconds to draw it each.
Right.
And then between us, we've got to decide who gets the point, all right?
Oh, lucky I'm fair. Wait, let me... Oh, I've lost my Sharpie. Hold on.
God, that's not a good start to a drawing competition.
It's lucky I had a tidy earlier.
There it is. Okay.
Got it.
Right. So I'll pull it out, and then I'll hit the clock, and we'll start. Okay. So first of all, I'm not going to look. I'm terrible.
I don't know if I trust you pulling out the hat. Like, you've not practiced all of these before.
No. I'm not looking at anything. So first of all, good first one. So Leah Williamson first. Okay, so we've got 20 seconds from now.
I'm going basic.
Yeah, you've got to go basic. Oh no. No, that is terrible. Right, that's 20 seconds. Stop. Show me.
I can't tell you how bad this is.
I think mine might be worse.
I've been described on commentary as Bambi, and by my mates, I'm just constantly taking the mick out of because of my long legs. Yeah. So I just went for a super long-legged baggy t-shirt, retro Arsenal shirt.
I like it. I mean, there's a distinct lack of face there, but...
Yeah, that's not important. Just the legs. Just the legs.
So this is what I did.
That is worse than mine.
But you wear your hair up like that, so I tried to...
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. Who do you think gets the point?
For the face, I think yours is better. Mine's massively out of proportion.
I think if you gave yourself a face, you would have took that one, but...
No, we'll give you the point.
Okay. So 1-0 to me. Let me write that down.
Let me make a note of that one. Yeah.
Number 2. Here we go. So, a rocket.
Rocket. As in, like, a rocket, like, my interpretation of a rocket.
Yeah.
Or like a rocket of a goal.
No, not a rocket of a goal, an actual rocket.
An actual rocket. Just
check. Yeah. Okay, right, 20 seconds starting now. Oh my. How's it going? Oh, this is mine looks like an iron.
But I don't really know what to
Done. Oh, that's it. Show me.
This is my rocket.
Oh, you've won. Mine is terrible. Mine, I can't even show you mine. Mine's like an iron.
No, that's not too bad. I mean, mine's better. Solid. Mine's better. But yours is not too bad. Oh.
I think yours wins there.
That is funny. I like that.
We'll go 1-1. Okay, next. So we've got An alien.
An alien.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. What are you saying? Is it going right?
This is terrible.
Stop. Show me yours. Oh, that's not bad, you know.
Yeah, but what's this here? One arm is a hand. Oh, yours is better than mine.
Are you joking me?
Yours has got legs.
No, mine looks like a ghost. You've got like the little antennas work for you. I think that's.
All right. Well, I'll take it. I'm a bit.
I like that you're rating that though.
I mean, it's got 2 legs and two arms.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the point there.
Is Alex? I see Alex online. Alex, I was bigging you up earlier.
You said that she's your biggest inspiration. You say?
My mentor, biggest
mentor. Your mentor. Right, next pick. I'm not gonna look. Right. Gunnosaurus.
Gunnosaurus.
Yeah. Okay, 1 sec. So it's 2-1-2. Why is it impossible? Right, 20 seconds. Starting now.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Stop.
I've not even done a face.
I think that you're good at drawing clearly, and you're taking more care, whereas I'm just smashing it out.
No. You wouldn't even know what this was.
Oh no, that is.
Oh, bless me. Oh, that's unbelievable. It's even got the hat.
Unbelievable. Yeah, and the little shorts. You rate that?
Unreal. Yeah, unreal.
Okay, 2-2.
Side view. That's so what I should have gone for, a side view.
Okay, right. Next one's 2-2.
2-2.
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang. All right.
Yeah. Oh, you sound confident. You got this. All right. Fine. Right. 20 seconds. Let's go. You started already. You're cheating, but let's go.
No, I haven't.
All right. Let's go. Oh no. Stop.
This is a goat.
Yes. Good.
That's a terrible goat. Oh, that's good. I like that. I mean,
why do you keep saying mine are good?
One sloopy shoulder. I'm not sure about that bit.
Can I see yours again, please?
This is terrible.
Nah, you get the point though for creativity, I think.
Thanks.
It's a weird goat, but I like it. 3-2 to you.
3-2. 3-2 to Leah.
Right. Are you writing the score down?
Yeah, just making sure.
Right. We've got cheese.
Cheese.
You love cheese, don't you? So
hate cheese. Only on a pizza.
Right. Here we go. 20 seconds. Go.
20 seconds is not long, by the way.
No, it's not, but that's what's happening.
We're competitive round here. Make it work.
I'm finished.
Mine's terrible.
Done. Right.
I did the outline before I actually drew the thing, so just.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. No,
so
yours is better. Mine looks like an atlas. It looks like it's. Oh, terrible.
Yeah, a little bit. I think you needed another shape on the end of it.
Yeah, I did. Terrible.
3-3.
3-3. It's closely contested.
Okay. Next one. We've got a birthday cake.
Birthday cake. All right. Alex, you didn't teach me to eat a cheese tomato bagel. That would have been a stay away from if you was giving me advice. Right, birthday cake. Let's go.
20 seconds. Let's do it.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Oh, disadvantage. Oh, I'm really scribbling here. Right, this is my birthday cake. I would have asked for when I was younger. Football birthday cake.
Nice, football one as well. I went for a Smarties cake.
It's not even 3D.
It's terrible. It's not good. So I think you're taking that one.
Thank you. I'm not even going to argue with you because yours isn't even 3D.
For free. So if you get this one, you get the win. And a ghost.
A ghost.
You ready? 20 seconds. Let's go. I'm just thinking of the emojis, you know?
Yeah, that's what I've gone for. So this is going to be unoriginal from us.
I think mine looks a little bit like my alien.
I don't know what else to do with mine.
Stop.
Just left it. I was done in about 5 seconds.
Did you go over your alien?
No. Oh, that's better. It's got the
You
fear
think that's
factor.
better? I think the arms have sneaked that one.
It's got a...
Not happy.
It is better than mine.
Just marginally. Okay, so that means it's 4-4. So this all comes down to this, and we've got to try and decide between us who wins. So the final one.
I'm giving it half a page.
For the top. Okay, in that case, I'm going big as well.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? It's a simple one. So it's a car.
Oh.
We'll see. This is for the win. 20 seconds now. I can hear you draw. I can hear how loud your pen.
Very, very aggressive.
Stop.
With my Sharpie.
You mean
You
business for this
distracted me
one?
at the end there.
Yeah, do you know what? Do you need another second? We can take it to VAR.
No, I'll roll with it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you've got lights. See, you've got lights, but I've personalised the doors.
Yeah, and I like your rims as well.
At the same time?
What's that?
You've literally got a door that opens half the car at one time.
And you got rims as well, by the way.
That's what I was getting aggressive on.
I rate that. Do you know what? You're taking that. I'm a bit gutted to admit that, but you are taking it. It's 5-4 to you. You win.
Winning's in the blood.
Get in there. Well done. New skill: drawing, chess, and piano. There you go. You got drawing now.
Drawing, chess, and piano. Can you do them all at the same time, though?
Maybe you can.
Come out of lockdown.
Right, that was the drawing challenge. The last thing I want to do from you, everyone we get on our lives this week, we're getting them to pick one player to join the 7-a-side team, our 7 guests this week, for our MOTD Mag Live Dream Team. So yesterday, CBBC presenter John Farnworth picked Garincha, a Brazilian player, to play on the right wing. Who is going to be your player, past or present, women's or men's? So we've got one goalkeeper, 2 defenders, 1 midfielder, and 2 strikers up for grabs, because you're only our second guest. So who are you picking and why?
Oh, this is a good question. Good question.
Who are you throwing in?
I think we'll go for, without a doubt, the best defender in the world at the minute. But give her a couple of years and she'll take home the other awards. Lucy Bronze.
Strong. Very strong.
Lucy Bronze is one of my defenders. Engine. Everything about her is just strong, powerful, get the job done. And she's got some worldies in her as well. So, yeah, definitely have that on our 7-a-side.
Nice. She the best player in the world for you?
I think so. I think you're always biased when you train because you see somebody and how much they care and they put into it themselves. But I don't think that makes a difference here. I think Lucy's definitely, like I say, even if she's not right now, if there's somebody that's outperforming her within a year or two, Lucy will be the best in the world. So right now, I think she is. Yeah.
That's strong. So at the moment, we've got Lucy Bronze and Garincha on the right. That is a strong right-hand side.
Yeah.
Leah,
I think if you just a second on that one. I think if you say about the best person in the world,
Yeah.
Nobody's beating Lucy Bronze. Like, anyone that she comes up against, she's coming out on top. And I think that's how you have to go with it. I'm seeing comments about Viv as well, and I think she's up there because whoever comes out in a one-on-one, it's them.
Good choice.
Sorry, just need to interject that there.
No, I like the clarity. Leah, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for joining us on our live. I know you stayed a little bit longer than I promised it would be as well. 17 minutes specifically, so we appreciate it.
That was because it was such a tightly contested drawing contest.
Indeed. But thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it, and we hope you stay safe and well.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Right, we'll speak to you soon, yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Leah.